What's up guys, Luideo here with the Enhancement Shaman PvP guide. Quick one, per usual, for the pre-patch, because there will be a lot of changes probably before midnight. Now, Enhancement Shaman is looking pretty damn decent. Only the annoying parts got purged, like, you know, having to click 4 buttons to get into your burst. Now you literally just click 1 and boom, you're pumping. Unfortunately, we did get some purge on the defenses, but I think that is a good thing for, you know, guys that are starting out, because there will be less button bloat. So, overall, pretty good changes. I'm enjoying Enhancement Shaman probably the most out of all classes I have played yet. And it's very similar to the War Within, just slightly easier, you know, on the high end. Now, these are our talents. As you can see, pretty locked in on the right side and here. Left tree is very situational, very matchup dependent, right? On the right side, what can we change? We can change like Feral Spirit, not a great talent. Can put it in Sunring, but it's not great either, you know, they're both whatever. Same for this, not a great talent, but you know, you don't have great options. You can put it here, you can put it here. What will it make a difference? No. Now, the left tree you can move a lot. Like, you can remove a talent from here, you can remove a talent from here, you can remove a talent from here. These two you can remove. You know, whatever fits your game at the moment. Like, all of these you can remove. Look, so all of these six points, you can put them whatever you want depending on your matchup. So we can put 2 points here, we can put 2 points here, we can put 1 point here, we can put 1 point here, right? Or even here, or even here, right? So it's very matchup dependent. Depends who you play against, who you play with, and stuff like that, right? Okay, almost forgot PvP talents. So this one is always locked in. Now these two could be interchangeable, but I would always recommend to use grounding because it's so good. Now this one, you know, you could change around, depends who you play against. This is the most defensive option. Lightning Lasso is super solid. Static Field Totem is very good. You can make some nice plays if you have, you know, someone who can benefit in your team with this. And Counter Strike is surprisingly okay, you know, especially now probably since people won't see totems as often, you know. But this is the usual outrun. Now let's talk about these stats. So, as you can see, it's haste verse, and then whatever you know is left goes into mastery. Now I do have some extra verse, and this is because I didn't change my gear since pre-patch, and so I would cut these 55 points and put them into haste. So my haste goes to 39%, verse 39%, and everything else into mastery. And that's it. That will be the perfect one. Now, why not the other stats? Crit kind of sucks in PvP, and mastery is okay, not great, you know. These two are way better. Mastery is okay if you're like playing random BG, having fun, or you know, low-rated arenas with friend, and you're just having, you know, meme builds and stuff like that, and you know, that's good fun. But for serious high-rated push, or you know, whatever is your goal, these will be the best stats. Haste and verse. Why? Haste primarily because Shaman has the most things to do out of any spec in the game. You can do so much. You're always button locked. Like you have never a second to not click anything, you know. Verse, you'll be the target often. You need to be tanky, and this helps your tankiness, and you heal yourself more. So very important to have high verse as well. Now if you're memeing, once again, you can go like full haste mastery maybe, and just try to one-shot something in Ascendance, right? But anything above, I don't know, 2.3 probably, 4, that's not gonna work out, guys, okay? So let's see how we play this. Okay, it's very simple. Our burst rotation is probably one of the simplest in the game. You literally just click Bloodlust and Ascend and spam Windstrike for 15 seconds, okay? So we do this and you're gonna fall asleep, you know? You're just trying not to get disarmed, stunned, whatever, you know? This is all you do. So probably one of the easiest in the game. Anyone can do this, right? Anyone can do this. Now what makes you better shaman than everyone else is what you do between ascendants, okay? So first ascendants, you wanna pop enemy defenses. Maybe you get lucky, you're playing with someone who's AFK, you get a kill, you know, in the first ascendants, or the enemy healer is AFK. But, you know, in most of the games it won't happen. So you're trying to get it in your second ascendants, and just trying to force as many defensive cooldowns, like bubble, like, you know, big cooldowns, turtle. So the next ascendants, they don't have it, and you can kill them, right? So what do you do between the ascendances? One more thing, you need to get a kill kind of in second ascendance, because the third one won't happen in shuffle specifically, because the games don't last 4 or 5 minutes, right? Very rarely, very rarely. In 3v3 it might, in 2v2, you know, more common, right? So you can get to that there, but in shuffle specifically, not really. Now what do you do in between the ascendances? So we have a damage priority list. Number 1, Tempest or Lightning Bolt above 7, 8, 9 or 10 Maelstrom, right? After that we have Storm Strike. Then we have Voltaic Blaze, right? And then we have either Crash Lightning or Lava Lash. Crash Lightning multiple targets, Lava Lash single target, okay? And that's what you do. At some point, you know, you will be out of things to press, right? You'll be out of things to press. And at that point, you're doing utility. You are applying Earth Shield, you are healing surging your teammate if needs, you're purging, you know, you are rooting, you're slowing, you are stunning, you're grounding. There's so many things shaman has to do. Tremor, replying buff, you know, whatever. There's a million things to do as a shaman, you know. Whenever you're out of cooldowns, or I don't know, if your healer is feared, obviously you're gonna tremor above pressing your damage abilities, or, you know, stuff like that. Your healer is hexed, you're gonna decurse him, stuff, you know. So these are the things that make Enhancement Shaman great, because anyone can click Ascendance and kill, right? Okay guys, that's it for this guide. I'll be doing more detailed guide for sure once the midnight is out and everything is set in stone, right? The season is out. My next plan for the next class is Windwalker. I played it a little bit, you know, I like it, it's pretty nice. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. If you enjoyed, if you learned something, drop the like, drop the sub, and I'll see you in the next one.